Oh, that is so awesome. Welcome back, friends. Today, we're listening to Jack in the Box, the full album from our boy JHOPE. Now, if you know me, you know that I love to listen to an album top to bottom in the order the artist intended us to listen to it. As a producer, the songs are constructed so well together and they often flow into each other so well, and listening to a song on shuffle or having random songs pop up just doesn't quite do it to me. So today, we're gonna listen to the full album start to finish. And after I finish the full album, I'm gonna be watching the interview with JHOPE talking about the full album over on my Patreon, which is the first link in the description down below, but I'll touch on that more in a minute. I have absolutely loved the two singles that we've heard from JHOPE, Arson and More. They both were such a strange style, or at least something that I didn't quite expect to hear from JHOPE in the beginning. So I'm expecting for that same vibe to continue through the full album, and I cannot wait to tear it apart. By the way, if you are new around here, hello, my name is Cody McManus. I am a music producer from Canada, so I'm really excited to share my thoughts and opinions of this entire album with you right here today. So if you go on to enjoy today's video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. It really helps me out a ton. And if you're coming back to the channel for a second, third, maybe even a fourth time, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below, because obviously you enjoy my videos and you're not gonna wanna miss any more of them in the future. But I have been waiting long enough to listen to Jack in the Box from JHOPE, so let's start it off with track one, the intro track. Here we go.
What Zeus had kept inside the box broke loose from their confinement.
Oh, wow.
All that was foul was now unleashed upon the world. Pandora, unable to undo what she had done, fell into despair. As she grieved, she heard a feeble quiver from the box. She lifted the lid once more, and out fluttered a
What is this from?
bright, most beautiful creature she had ever seen. It flapped its delicate wings as it danced around Pandora, lightly brushing against
my
her
gosh.
shoulder.
I feel like this is just
Pandora
a tease,
immediately
and the
felt her
track's gonna
hands
absolutely
away,
slap.
and her heart glow with warmth.
I love
It
this
was
setting
hope
up
that
the
was
album.
kept in the innermost nook of the box. It trailed behind the miasma of darkness, assuaging their ill effects on humankind. Hope gave people the will to carry on living amidst the pain and strife.
Oh, I hear it happening. Here we go. Oh, and the vibe totally changes. Wow. I love that cute little opening to set up the album, and then we're into it. Oh! Oh, JHOPE, turn this up! Oh, cool! Oh, this album's so dark. Never mind. Oh, this is sick.
Someone's slide, someone's smile, someone's hope. 내 활동들은 someone's slide. 시간은 이름대로 흘러가. Someone's star, 내 영혼이 다듬어지면 생기는 모토와 vibe. Yeah.
Oh, his flow is so good.
비로소 첫도야 콧물 필요했던 필연성 계속 발전을 꿈꿔. What's my path? What do I have to sign? Just keep on doing my thing.
Wow. Okay, I noticed this in the first song I listened to, More from JHOPE. Link up here if you want to check out my reaction to that song the first time I listened to it with the music video. But his flow immediately reminded me of Suga. I hear so much of the way that his lines are, or Suga's lines are written in BTS stuff, or even in the August D stuff, coming over into JHOPE here. Now, I don't know if they work together on this or not. I could only imagine that if you're in a band with any of the members of BTS and you're putting out solo music, that they're gonna help you. I hope at least that they still collaborated a bit, but even if not, it just shows how much of an influence they have on each other. The JHOPE has great flow. His voice is so unique, but you really hear it in this song. This tune is so cool. I love the darkness. It kind of like gets cheery for a second, and then it just hits again right into it. Still following this kind of like lo-fi theme in the tracks, in the instrumentation. I keep on saying that it has like this 80s, 90s, like West Coast hip hop vibe to it, which I absolutely love. JHOPE has found a style on this album. This is the third song that I've listened to it from it, even though it's the first. Remember, I listened to More and Arson on the YouTube channel a couple days back, and man, I just love it so much. Let's continue on. Let's continue on. Oh, this is filthy. These sounds are cool too. The instrumentation's really unique. Just these synths. There's amazing vocal panning going on there. We get some yas from J-Hope going on the left and right. Really subtle. If you're wearing headphones, see if you can pick it up. They pan back between the left and right sides to help build with the snare drum here. Right here. Yeah. Oh. And we're in. Oh yeah, his flow's so sick. Oh. Wow. And we're back to this chill section with the lo-fi vocal. This is cool. His vocal's very far away. Oh. Wow. These smooth, like jazzy chords too on the piano. Yeah, this song slaps. Oh man, I love it. Wow. With the drum with this hot shit. Boy, it's unboxing. Let's go. Yo. Oh, that tune is so cool. Wow, Pandora's Box as like an opening track. I know that we have an intro on there, but really that is like the opening track of the record, Pandora's Box, and it really just sets the mood for it. Knowing what I've already heard of more in Arson, that totally ties in the theme. I love it. I don't know the lyrics. I don't have the lyrics pulled up in front of me, unfortunately. I also am very bad for listening to lyrics. I know you guys are always like, Cody, you gotta check the lyrics, gotta check the lyrics. When I listen to a song for the first time, I'm always listening to the composition of it and the production, the way that the vocals sit, the way that the instrumentation and the drum beat fits in the song. And so I definitely don't pay attention to the vocals the first time around. I absolutely love the dynamics in this. We get some like changes in the way the chords are structured. We get some happier, more major parts, but then the majority of the song is very minor, very dark, very like vibey. I really like it. Let's continue on. Let's hear track 3, which is More, which I already listened to only once though. I've only listened to it once, and hearing it in context with the album, I have a feeling I'm gonna pick out so much more this time around. Let's jump into it. Those lo-fi drums again. Oh, there's so much bass. Oh, I love those whoops. Yeah. Oh, you know what this beat actually reminds me of a ton? It reminds me of a Billie Eilish song. What song is that? Yeah, this is the tune with the little whoop in it.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's very cool. Very subtle thing that I picked out. I don't think that was intentional whatsoever. They are actually quite different than what I thought they were. But nonetheless, it's really cool. Just using a vocal effect in your drum beat. I think that's so cool. Instead of just using like a snare drum or a bass drum or a hi-hat, using an actual vocal effect, a little whoop. I think that's so awesome. Let's continue on with more. I love this. Oh yeah. Oh, this song's so heavy. It's so good. Oh, so spooky from J-Hope. Oh my gosh. This is huge. There's electric guitars in a song from J-Hope. I would have never guessed, ever. This is just so big and powerful. His flow is so sick. Oh, there's so many backing vocals in this part here. I love it. The vocal gets pushed way back, way back, and helps contrast when it comes up front here. Wow, it just like adds to the energy of the tune. And now we get the flip. Yeah, drums are in the back. And J-Hope's right in your face here. Great mix technique. Wow, the production on this is phenomenal. Oh. Just such a big chorus. Ah, it hits so hard. Oh, now it chills. Oh, there's some funky instruments going on here. They almost sound, I can't believe I'm gonna say that. They sound like laser beams. That's the only way I can think of describing them. They're kind of like pshh, pshh, pshh noises, laser beams in this song. J-Hope used it all. See if you can pick them out. They're really subtle, but they're definitely there. Oh, and then they went away. They're a little before this. They sound like Star Wars guns or something. And then they cut out. Ah. Oh my gosh, I love this tune. That's such a good song. More is a great one from J-Hope. Okay, moving in track 4. Stop. Oh. 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 Oh my gosh. Yeah! This is so cool. Hey friends, I just finished watching the interview where J-Hope talks about Jack in the Box over on my Patreon. Check it out. Yeah, I feel like I need to go back and listen to it again now, hearing him talk about it and explain every song, explain what the album means to him. I feel like it just hit in a different way another time around after hearing him talk about it this way. If you want to watch my reaction to this entire interview where I get a better look into J-Hope's process on working on Jack in the Box, head on over to my Patreon, which is the first link in the description down below. In addition to getting to watch this interview with me, you're also going to unlock a ton of other content like In the Soup Season 1, In the Soup Season 2, Bon Voyage, Burn the Stage, Bring the Soul, Run BTS, and so much other amazing stuff. So if you want to check any of that out, head on over to my Patreon, which is the first link in the description down below. But let's get back to listening to this album. I love the vibe of this. These are just such party tunes. Oh, his flow is so good. So good. Oh. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Oh. The bass is funky in this. This is so sick. I was not expecting an album like this from J-Hope whatsoever. Some synths in there. Oh, some little stingers on the side. The instrumentation on this whole album is very unique. There's nothing that really is too in your face that really like drives this song. For the most part, it's a bass holding together the main like key of the song. There's some drums which hold the beat together. Obviously drums are very important, very loud. And then there's his voice. And that's kind of the three main elements that we have. But there are so many other layers that really are help building onto this sound in the background. And I can't even necessarily pick out exactly what they are. They're all synthesized electronic sounds in the background. It's not like we have a piano holding it together or a guitar or even like some synths or anything. They're more kind of ambient sounds, just helping fill up space and create a little more energy at parts in the song, which is so amazing. This song, or this entire album, every single song on here is so simple in the way that it's created instrumentally, because there's not a lot going on, but it's also so complex in the way that it's built, and there's so many buried elements. I would love to see the raw tracks or hear an instrumental without J-Hope's voice, just to hear exactly what's going on in the track. Whoever produced this, if you guys know, let me know in the comments, but whoever worked on this is absolutely phenomenal. They just absolutely crushed it. It's so good. Oh my gosh, his flow. I didn't know J-Hope had it in him. This is so good.
Stop, 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 stop.
This is cool.
Minds, 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 minds. 인과 법칙에 의하여 세상에 나온 우리 끝한들 일체 유심조 우리가 만드는 거지 작은 시작이 큰 발걸음.
Right, some synths in here. Just adding some more space. And then they're gone.
Sir, who's gonna be responsible if something happens to him? The manager says, don't worry, I will be responsible. Go continue, teacher.
Oh wow, that was a very short song. It was only like 2 minutes long. Oh, okay, equal sign. Oh. Oh, this is funky. Wow. The instruments in this one too are all over the place. We get this huge kind of like arpeggio. It moves across a bunch of notes and almost creates like a magical, majestical type of feel to it. It's really cool. The instrumentation on this whole album is so nuts. Wow. Oh, sick. I love the vocal layers, the shouting there.
Paralyze your mind, gotta see the other side, 'cause you're nothing to be kind. Not so different, you and I, looking for love in a different light, until we find an equal size.
Oh, that is so awesome. We get some vocals, some singing from J-Hope. Oh my gosh. Yes, the more and more BTS stuff that I listen to, the more that I hear how awesome J-Hope's voice is, as a singer especially. We hear it in some newer BTS songs, Permission to Dance. I know he sings quite a bit in that one. He has his own line in the second verse. And to hear him sing a chorus in this, it's so beautiful. Such a sweet melody on top of the kind of like more aggressive songs that we've got already off the top of the album. This is a beautiful sung melody, and it's really cool the way it's done. So he sings the main part down the octave in his comfortable register, and then he also sings a falsetto part on top of it as another layer, and the two together combine to create this absolutely beautiful vocal. Oh my gosh, J-Hope absolutely nailed that. I love it so much. Let's continue on. Holy, so good. Oh, where'd my play button go? Come back. There we go. Oh. Yes! Ah! Oh my gosh! Why doesn't he sing more? I love his voice. He sounds so beautiful. He actually, when he started singing there, I was like, is Jungkook on this song for a second? His vocal tone is just phenomenal. J-Hope is absolutely killing it right now. Yo, get it, Jay. I don't know he could sing like that. Ah, I'm dead, Jay. With an ad-lib! He even throws in the libs! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Who has a favorite song off the album? I do, it's that one. What's it called? Equal Sign. Holy, that is so, why is that song only 1:55 long? I need more of that J-Hope. Oh my gosh. All the songs on this album have been really short. The longest one was More at 3 minutes long. I really like that. I like short songs, but oh my gosh, I just want to hear this man continue singing. I hope we get another vocal song. That actually made me tear up. Look, you see the little tears in my eyes? Do you see them? Can you see them? I'm tearing right up. That was beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, settle it down. Let's bring it back in. That one got me just fired up. Hearing J-Hope sing like that, yo, okay. This is Music Box Reflection. I think this is like a little skit maybe. Maybe it's a full-on song. I have no clue. Let's give it a go. Oh, I love the panning of the breath. On the left, and then on the right, that's cool. Played on this tiny piano to sound like a music box. Some rain? Or is that just grain in the background, like an old record player? Whoa! This beat sounds like it's being stretched out. What a cool effect. That gave me goosebumps. Creepy. All right, we're going into What If. Let's get it. A quick little skit in between. Oh, this is great use of panning again. I've noticed some great use of panning on this record. Before we even get too far into this song, that main note is on the right side. If you're listening to headphones, you'll notice it's on your right side. And then the second note moves over to the left side. Cool panning to help create some more space. With J-Hope being a rapper, and all his vocals are right down the middle, and you don't typically hear a vocal jump around in your ears too much. Same with the drum beat, it's normally all in one spot, so it's cool that they're using just 2 notes on the piano to jump between the right and left side. Let's continue on, this is cool. Oh yeah, and we're back at it. I love the lo-fi hip-hop beats. J-Hope's, this album's so good. Oh, the bass. Oh. Holding in on this one note here. Oh, and then it resolves, yeah. Hey, how you doing, bro? Let's say. Wow. Oh. Now he's singing like Cher? This is so sick. Okay. I was not expecting so much English.
Nothing.
Oh, I love how everything cuts as he says nothing. Holy. J-Hope is just crushing it right now with this album, so good. I already heard the beginning of Safety Zone and it sounds so sick. One after another, he is just coming at us with bangers. I need a quick drink. I've been yelling, I've been freaking out over this album because it's so good. Guys, what do you think of this album? Drop me a comment down below. Let me know if you have a favorite song. Let me know if maybe it didn't hit for you. I don't know how that's possible. It is so sick. Let's get into Safety Zone. Let's do it. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow. Is that a sample? Oh. I love this, like a slow kind of song. He does not rap it slow though.
Oh my gosh.
This is really cool. So on the snare drum, to help give it more space, it being a slower song, if it was just a snare like we've heard before, really short, it wouldn't fill up enough space. This is a slow song. So on the snare drum, there's also a tambourine hit. with a ton of reverb, so it kind of carries out and it makes that snare drum sound really, really big. See if you can pick that up. I think this is so cool. Right here. Right? I love these sampled vocals in the background too. That's really cool.
나도 가고 싶은데 Where is the mindset 내 심리 속에서도 있기는 한 걸까 그 누군가는 나에게 아낌없이 줬을 터인데 잠시 돌이켜보기 위한 내 구루터기는 어딨나 어둠 속 안도의 한 줄기 빛은 어딜까 고즈넉한 home 아니면 저 먼 블루일까 Where's my safe joint 왼쪽 오른쪽 go straight What's my safe joint 이거 저거 or X 어둠 속 안도의 한 줄기 빛은 어딜까 고즈넉한 home 아니면 저 먼 블루일까 Where's my safe joint
There's like some violin or something playing in the background here. It might just be a synth on the keyboard too. Very subtle. All the instrumentation super subtle. I love it. Wow.
Where's the zone? 근제도 피가는 night green zone But 이 길을 선택하는 순간 있기는 할까 나의 safe zone 어둠 속 안도의 한 줄기 빛은 어딜까 고즈넉한 home 아니면 저 먼 블루일까 Where's my safe zone 왼쪽 오른쪽 go straight What's my safe zone 이거 저거 or X 어둠 속 안도의 한 줄기 빛은 어딜까 고즈넉한 home 아니면 저 먼 블루일까 Where's my safe zone 왼쪽 오른쪽 go straight
Who is singing these? Who is singing on this song? Yeah, this guy. Who's this? That's not JHOPE. Oh, and he's a phenomenal singer. Oh my gosh. Wow, that is so cool. Okay, Safe Zone was a hit. Another short one. Next up, we got Future. Okay. I like this already. This is sick. Oh yeah, super cheery. This is what I expected when I heard JHOPE was doing a solo album. This is what I expected every single song to sound like. Super happy, kind of poppy, really cheery, you know, just a very like happy, feel good, bright tune. I was not expecting them all to be so dark. The second half of the album definitely took a bit of a shift into a more cheery, kind of less like aggressive side. I still really love the aggressive vibe to it. I think it's so cool. It's nice that we get a mixture of tunes. This is what I talk about listening to an album all the way through. If you just listen to one-off songs, it doesn't totally make sense. But when you listen to the entire album start to finish, it starts to all come together and the songs bleed into each other a little bit more. And you really can get a better understanding of why exactly the songs all work together. And a song that you may not like, hearing it in context with the album might actually be one of your favorites, just with how it's based around the other songs. Let's continue on. This is funky. 늘 스스로 주체가 되어 싸워 결국 내 맘은 멍투성이잖아 평소에 다른 옷 입대 try on 좋아하는 운전처럼 한번 순리대로 봐봐 내 피가 외동겠어 왜 움직이겠어 결국 변화하고 영원한 건 없잖아 You know we know I know 강을 거슬러 오르는 연어가 될 수 Always I need it too When I said I do 용기와 믿음 긍정의 rhythm I love hearing him sing. Wow. He sounds so good singing. I like the vibe of this song. It's so cheery. Wow, some more samples, like a child's choir type thing. That's really cool. Just helps on to like add to the like cheeriness of it, the brightness of it, having children singing the song. That's cool.
도전해 스스로 정할 수 단정할 수 없는 것 다가올수록 무섭기도 헐러버티기도 버거운 것 Man, you must go with the flow 흐르는 대로 가보자고 필요해 보여 나에게도 용기와 믿음으로 희망의 걸 Future
Oh, sweet. That song's really fun. Okay, the last tune, Arson, which I listened to a couple days ago, haven't listened to since. Let's check it out again. See what the vibe is this time with the entire album.
Let's burn, burn,
Oh!
burn,
It's so good.
burn, burn, burn.
Yeah, we get back to that spooky vibe right away.
Dun, 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 dun. Let's burn. 내 열정에 burn. 내 영혼에 burn. 내 삶 속을 burn. Every day I run. 멈출 수 없던 그때 그 시절. I burn it all and I want it all. 명예는 first. Of course.
It's cool. The instrumentation in this, again, it's still just the bass and drums holding it together with his voice over top, but we almost get this siren sound going on in one of the synths. It's like a brr, 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 and it's like, it's kind of just like a super, it's siren-y. It sounds like a siren. Arson, it makes sense that we'd have like a fire truck siren or something going on, and that's kind of what it sounds like to me. You can pick it up and hear Wow, his flow's so good in this. Oh, those vocal effects are amazing. I didn't notice that before. Oh. Wow. The use of panning is brilliant. JHOPE playing with his voice too, singing things a little differently.
It's done, 날 꿈도 done, 그 성과도 done, 내 할목도 done, 더 이상은 넌 과요 불급이야. 박수 칠 때 더 나는 개꿈만 내가 부르겠던 건 나를 위함이었어. 세상이 타오를 줄 누가 알았겠어. 잠시 시킬 때쯤 보니 내 흔적들이 보여. 그게 너무 큰 불심한 방화였단 걸. 아우 씨, 뜨겁만 확게 또 잡게 내 켜만
Wow.
Nobody get, nobody stop. 불을 끄게 오직 나만이 가능해. 넌 내 fireman. 오, 진압해도 저처럼 모든 매기를 걸어고 터봤어.
This is unreal.
관문 필요한 나의 수도를 던진 판도 비켜가는 한숨. It's done, 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 done.
Oh, this song is a great closer for the album. I absolutely love it. It's done, burn it, set it on fire. Love it. That's so sick. What an album from JHOPE. I was not expecting anything like this whatsoever. There you have it, guys. Jack in the Box all the way through. Oh my gosh. If you were to ask me prior to me hearing any song off the record, I would never have guessed that this is the type of album JHOPE would have made. But after we heard his first single, More, I instantly knew that he was gonna do something different with this. We saw it in the teaser photos, him kind of having like this very moody, dark, aggressive look to him. And I was like, whoa, look out, JHOPE is about to do something here. And this album was so amazing. We got so many like hard hitting, really aggressive songs that I liked. And then some more like cheery ones. Think of songs like Future and Equal Sign. They were like really kind of like positive, upbeat. I loved hearing JHOPE sing, and his rapping is so good. His flow is just amazing. I mean, we don't get enough of him in BTS. We don't get enough of any of the members in BTS. It's hard fitting 7 people onto one song. So I loved hearing just him on 10 different tracks. I think it's so cool to hear his style and just really let him express himself to the max. That being said, I'm so excited to see what the other 6 members do with their solo projects, you know I'm gonna be covering them right here on the channel. So make sure you're subscribed down below if you're not already, because you're not gonna wanna miss out. And as I mentioned, I watched the Jack in the Box interview with JHOPE over on my Patreon page. So if you do wanna watch that interview right now, head on over to my Patreon. It's the first link in the description where you can go check that out, along with a ton of other really cool content like In the Soup Season 1, Season 2, Bon Voyage, Run BTS, Burn the Stage, Bring the Soul, the list goes on and on. I've watched so much amazing stuff over there, but I think you're really gonna like watching this interview with me. And of course, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. It really helps me out a ton. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video a ton. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.
I wanna thank you